All right. How's everybody today? Let's see where everybody's connecting from. Kindly leave me some messages, some comments so I know where you are connecting from. A few people jumping. So I want to talk about heart and mind. Karakwa. Awesome. Thank you for joining, my friend. Jay, is it? Thank you, Jay. Very, very good. Let's see who else is joining in. Serbia. Very, very good. Welcome. Awesome. Good morning from Australia. Thank you. Very, very good. The more likes we get, the more people, like-minded people, are going to jump on board. And of course, you know what happens when we have like-minded people, right? We create a community. So, thank you for the hearts. And the more we get, of course, the better it is. Feel free to share this video to all your friends or whoever you think might benefit from it, of course. Okay? So, for those of you for the first time here, I want to say thank you and I want to say welcome. Okay? And if you don't know me, feel free to check out my page here on this wonderful platform of TikTok, of course. And if you like what you see, you can always hit the follow. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon. So every time I upload a video, and I do upload quite a few videos, you get notified, of course, right? And right at the bottom also of my page, you're going to find Linktree. You can also tap on that, and you can see what else I'm up to, of course. And for those of you that want to subscribe to this beautiful, to subscribe to me, of course, on this beautiful platform, again, of TikTok, all you need to do is subscribe right here when I am live. That's the only time you can do so. All right. So, having said this, let's start by saying the importance of heart and mind coherence, as I like to call it. So basically, what does this mean? Okay. Hi, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, Angel. Nice of you to be here. So basically, what this means is that you align, okay, your heart vibration, which is basically your emotional state, okay? You align this with your mind, okay? And when you align this with your mind, you become a potent force. You become a powerful force. Let's get some more likes so we can get some more people, of course, here. The more people we get, of course, the better it is, the more of a conversation we can have, and the more exciting things happen, okay? And again, feel free to share it. So, like as I was saying, when you combine your heart and your thought, magical things happen. So what basically happens is this, okay? Let's say you have your mind set on a specific goal, for example, okay? You want to back this up by actually reinforcing it. Thank you, my friends. You want to back this up by reinforcing it with the power of your emotions. Thank you for those beautiful hearts. TikTok isn't responding, it says. Let me see. Hang on a sec. I might have to wait for 1 sec. Let me see. Can everybody hear me now? If anybody can hear me, yeah, please press the hearts. What makes you just by happy, even okay. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get some more hearts. I think there was a glitch there for a second. I'm not sure, but I think we are okay now. Yes, we are good. Everybody can hear me? Paul, can you hear me? Because there was a glitch there for a sec, but I think we are okay right now. As far as I see, everything is working good. All right, so let's start by saying the heart and mind coherence actually is a very, very powerful tool that we have. Okay, and it is so powerful that when you understand how to use it correctly, okay, it can become a super potent, thank you, Stripe Pipe, super potent, powerful tool that you can actually use to your uh, fleet of other tools as well. So this is how it works, okay? Let's say you want something. I don't like to use the word manifest because, again, everything happens in the now. But for argument's sake, let's say that you want something. First, you create the thought. Okay? So the thought is kind of like your pointer. Okay? So you're pointing it, you're focusing on that specific goal that you want. Okay? Thank you, my friend. And then as you are responding, as you are focusing on this goal, now you want to emotionally charge it. Okay? So the emotion is your energy. It is the energy that's going to push this thought forward. Okay? So you focus on it, and of course the more laser of a focus you have on it, the better it is. Okay, thank you, Stripe Pipe. And then when you back it with an emotion, the emotion of course has to be a positive emotion. It has to be an emotion that has no resistance in it. And if you don't know what I'm discussing about resistance, resistance is an emotion that would kind of create a negative feeling. Okay, so that's not the emotion that you want to send. You want to send an emotion that is in alignment with what you are focusing on. Okay, and literally when you do this the correct way, the emotion will push this forward, and it will bring whatever it is that you desire into your beingness. Okay, this is how powerful this is. This is how miracles really happen, because yes, you can perform miracles yourself. All right, let's say for example that you have somebody that is suffering from something in front of you. Okay, maybe they have a knee injury, or maybe they have a headache. You can try that with a headache, actually. It even works better. Good evening, Rick. So what you want to do is you want to see this person, of course, as being totally healthy. All right, but let's say you don't see him like that. You are directing your thought, okay, and you are saying to this person, for example, I want you to heal. Okay, so the minute you put that thought into existence, now what you're doing is you're bringing that emotion from your heart center, and you're going to push this thought, because this is your energetic force. It is your emotion. Emotion, even the word means energy in motion. So you're literally pushing this thought. Okay, and what's going to happen is when you generate the right thought with the right energy, that's where your miracle happens. Okay, so again, I want to welcome everybody, for all the new people that have jumped on board, and of course all my wonderful people that have known me for a while. I want to welcome all of you here. Anybody that doesn't know me, of course, you are free to check out my page on this wonderful app of TikTok. And the minute you do that, you can also hit the follow if you like what you see. And right beside it, you're going to find the little bell icon. When you tap on that, you're going to get notified every time I actually upload a video. And I do upload quite a few videos on this wonderful platform of TikTok. So at the bottom of my page also, you're going to find my link tree. If you tap on that, you're going to see what else I'm up to. Okay, love to pipe it. Thank you. So, and for those of you that want to subscribe, of course, to me on this wonderful platform of TikTok, again, you can always subscribe while I am live. Okay, so I'm open to your questions like usual. All right, They don't necessarily have to be on the heart and mind coherence. It could be anything really. But yeah, let's see. What do we have here? I saw Rick is in the house, of course. Good evening, my wonderful friend. Rick calls me professor. That's all good. All right. Who else is here? Going way back so I can see if I missed anybody. Thanks. Okay. Hi, my friend. Wow, I'm going way back. Heighten the vibrations. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Hi from Holland. I saw this. That's awesome. And is that Ellie? What makes you just be happy even when things are going wrong? That has started to happen to me lately. Okay, so the first thing, thank you for your question, first of all. Ellie, is it? The first thing that we need to understand is that we totally have control of our emotions. Always, okay? The reason why we fall into the so-called trap is because we are not aware of our emotional state at that moment. So what happens is a scenario happens, or somebody maybe gets on our nerves, for example. We start to follow that feeling, that emotion, and we act on it without actually being conscious of it. We're not aware of it, okay? And the minute this happens, we just get carried away in that vicious circle. So the first thing that you need to do is to just be happy, because you literally have that power. Stay happy. How do you do it? Just think of something that makes you happy. Okay? Feel the happiness before you even enter that scenario, because already now your vibration is high, and when you enter this space, it's not going to affect you as much. Okay? That's how you can change that. Stripe Pipe, thank you, my friend. Yes, we hear you. Awesome. It's good to know. All good, my end. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, Ellie, I've also been seeing angel numbers, and people have been telling me they love my energy. That is phenomenal. Every time you see these numbers, okay, it is an indication to you that you are moving closer to what we call spiritual awakening, okay, if we want to comment and call it that. So those numbers are actually a good sign. Keep paying attention to those numbers. And your validation, of course, is when people already tell you that they love your energy. It's all good. I love it. Paul, thank you. Okay, yes, good evening. Awesome. Hi from Newcastle, England. Hope you are well. ST3, yes, I love it. Thank you for being here. I am doing very, very well. Michael LeBlanc, thank you for being here. DeJonos, awesome. Thank you for those beautiful roses. Loud and clear. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, for a moment, like I said, there was a glitch here. They even told me that it was a glitch, but that's all good. I guess it cleared out. What's going on? Can you explain to me? Thanks. I think that's what it was. It was a glitch within the platform, I guess. Not a problem. Durham, England here. Awesome. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure. Okay. We're all here. Awesome. I love that. Yes, we are. We're always here in the present moment. Rick, always happy to have you here. Greetings from Greece. Thank you, my friend. Ep, thank you for being here. Love to Puppy. Yes. You already sent that beautiful energy, Stripe Pipe. Just by actually putting the intention out there, towards the puppy to love it. The puppy is loved. Watching you from Ghana. Awesome. What time is it out in Ghana? That's actually very interesting. I'm really with you. Awesome. Thank you. Marina, is that true that big changes coming to this planet? So, the only thing that we need to always focus on, Marina, is the present moment, okay? This is the only moment you have, all right? Your true power is only in the present moment. There's no past, there's no future. Remember that. So the so-called changes that we are referring to, the planet always grows. The planet always evolves and expands just like the rest of us. Okay? So, yes, to your answer to your question, okay? Of course, the planet is expanding. Okay, so we also expand and grow with it. Okay, Rick, it comes from a place of love, all love. Thank you, Rick. You are so wonderful, and I always love it when you are here because you are just a blessing to everybody on this platform as well. Okay, happiness is in everyone and a lot. Yes, thank you, Alpha, for saying this. Um, our natural state is that of happiness, actually. Our natural state is that of love. Okay, so we don't need to make an effort actually to be happy. Okay, and this is a secret that maybe a lot of us haven't caught on to yet. All we need to do is actually sit in our natural state, which is what? It is that of stillness, it is that of calmness, it is that of fully being aware, okay, of the present moment. And when we are in this state, what happens is we automatically let the flow of happiness come through because this is who we are. Thank you, Alpha. Okay. Everyone should change perception. Alpha. It is all about perception, yes. And I'm glad you brought that up actually because what we actually perceive is what we are on the inside. Okay? Because you can only see what you are. Does that make sense? So, let's say you have some kind of a reality that you have formed in within you, okay? Because your mind is talking, your thoughts are talking, and all of a sudden you have created this picture, okay? Now you are actually exuding this picture outwardly, okay? So it's coming from the inside outside, but when you see it on the outside, it is not necessarily what is really happening outside. You are seeing what you feel on the inside, if that makes sense. Okay? So this is another way you create your reality, actually. You create your reality by first feeling it and seeing it out on the inside, and then you exude it. Beautiful. Thank you for that. You are the best, so are you. Evan, thank you, my friend. Hi from Israel. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Love and light to you. Ellie, when we die, where do we go, sir? I've been curious to know your thoughts. Thanks. Okay, so I actually even made a video on this. I think it was maybe 2 videos back. First of all, everybody goes to a different place. Let me just put it to you this way. And what do I mean by that? You go where you create your reality. In other words, whatever it is that you think of, Sarah, thank you for being here. Whatever it is that you actually think is going to happen actually does happen. And the reason for this is this, okay? In this physical reality, the energy is very, very dense, okay? So you came here to learn about energy. You came here to learn how to influence this energy. And this is why I'm so big on energy, because it is a magnificent topic with no end. But the key is this, though. In this dimension, it is longer because it is dense and because we have linear time here. That's how we experience it. It becomes longer to create something. Okay. When you cross over to the other dimensions, they are not as dense. They are not heavy. Time doesn't operate the way it operates here. everything happens instantly. So when you have a certain idea in your mind of what to expect when you cross over, you instantly cross over, right? And whatever you had in your mind becomes reality because the energy is less dense on that side. It is not heavy. And because time operates differently, actually time doesn't even exist on that end, what happens is you manifest things instantly. And if you are not aware of this, you create this world that you might think that you're trapped in over and over and over again, but in reality you're not trapped. All you need to do is raise your awareness and understand how things operate in order for you to just create whatever it is that you want to create. All right? That's what happens on the other side. If you want more info, you can always contact me. I keep seeing the numbers 1222. What can it mean? So, what do those numbers mean to you? Number one. Number two, there could be a connection between you and somebody that has passed, that is on the other side, and those numbers mean something to you and to them. Okay? It might be from a relative that maybe you didn't even know, but he's still on the other side. So you might have to do some digging there into the family tree and see. Okay, maybe to me that could mean December, 2022, or something, whatever, right? Any kind of a number that actually resonates with you, right? So look at it from that aspect. It's definitely a message, I'll tell you that. Midland, Texas, USA. Thank you for being here. My Texan friend. I love Texas. Been there a few times and it's a beautiful state. Okay, exactly. We are here and happy. I love that. Yes, living in the moment. You only have the moment, right, Stripe Hype? And when we realize this is where true happiness actually comes from. Because you live in the moment, you allow this happiness to come through because it is your natural state. We have to enjoy the moment 1000%. Alta, thank you for sharing. Rick, question. How can one develop their intuition and know it's factual? So you know that it's factual when you actually feel that energy within you, that little voice in you that says you are on the right track. Okay? Anything that feels positive to you is always factual. Anything that feels good to you is always factual. And the reason for this is because your energy that you are feeling is in alignment with who you are. Okay? So to develop it, you got to practice it, obviously, a little bit, right? But you discover it by your emotional state, how you feel about it. Okay? So when you feel good, the results are always good and positive. If you need more info, Rick, give me a DM. Love and light from Malaysia. Awesome. Thank you. It makes sense. That's very, very good. Thank you. Sarah, thank you for the roses. You're very welcome. Thank you, like usual. So, yes, I guess that's why you shouldn't have hate and bitterness in your life. This is exactly what it is. You just touched on a very key point here, right? Because when you do have bitterness, when you do have anger, when you do have resentment or whatever it is that you might have, okay, and you cross, you bring that with you, okay, without realizing it temporarily. But what happens is you create that reality on that end too. Now, having said that, no soul sleeps forever. No soul. Sooner or later you will see the light. Sooner or later you will snap out of it. Sooner or later you will wake up. By the way, it works exactly the same way here. Okay, it's no different. The same rules apply in this reality as well. It's just this one is more dense, and because it's more dense, things manifest. It takes longer, I should say, to manifest things because we also experience time here in a linear way. Thank you for that, my friend. Counting in Dreams stuck on 222. That's all good. That is a number that means something to you. Again, it is a number that is coming from the other side. Somebody is trying to communicate something to you. Just become more aware of what it is. Thank you, sir. Not a problem. Have you heard of Dolores Cannon? Yes, I have. I haven't really followed her work, but I do know that she was somebody that was very, very good in hypnotherapy and in discovering methods to communicate with your subconscious mind and all that. So that part I know. Exactly how I think. Awesome. Meditation, that's very good. Alta, we have to understand that everything we feel will give back other way. Yes, your feeling, okay, like every biggest happiness can give biggest depression. Yes, your feeling is actually your indicator. It's your pointer of where you are vibrationally. Okay, so if you don't feel good about something, it is telling you how you actually are vibrationally to that what you are looking at. Does that make sense? Whatever's in your mind that is triggering that emotional feeling, whatever you're feeling, is your indicator. That's your feeling is your indicator. So if you feel good about it, go ahead with it. If you don't feel good about it, don't go ahead with it. It's plain and simple, right? It's telling you your vibration. And if you follow your emotional state, then you're going to become better and better and better at making the proper choices for yourself. Right? Rick, that's how I can learn her name. Yes, that is how you can learn her name, Rick. Okay? It is not that hard, actually. It's just you... you're very intuitive to begin with. That I know. So the first message that comes through to you, okay, and feels good to you is the correct message for you. And I say the first one because what happens after the first one, usually, not always, but usually, most of the time, our mind kicks in, our thoughts take over, and then the information that comes through comes a little fuzzy. But the first one that comes through is always your best shot. And if you get a name from there, that is awesome. Okay. I keep on seeing number 59 recently. Is there a meaning? So the same thing applies. You need to find out what that number means to you and what that number might have meant to something or someone, I should say, that has passed or has crossed the other side, because all those numbers that you see are always coming from the other side. They're always coming from a different dimension. By the way, they can also come from your higher self. Okay? In that case, you would try to find what that connection is within you. Okay? But you always look to the other side to find out the connection. What does 59 mean? It could be a number that somebody that was very, very close to you passed. Maybe that's how old you were when they passed. Or maybe it's a street address of where you grew up with somebody that you loved and has passed. Or maybe it is something else, right? But whatever it is, it's always a message from the other side. All right, let's get some more likes, of course. The more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, for all of those wonderful folks that just came across me, welcome. Okay, welcome to my page here on this wonderful platform. If you don't know who I am, please check out my page. And if you like what you see, of course, you can always hit a follow. And right beside it, you can hit the little bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a video. And I do upload quite a few videos, so I keep things interesting. Let me put it to you that way. And on that note, you can also hit my link tree at the bottom so you can see what else I'm up to. Okay. And having said that, anybody that wants to subscribe to me here on this wonderful platform of TikTok, of course, you can only do that while I am live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a complimentary 15-minute Zoom meeting with me just to connect with one another and see what we're up to, right? So again, as I was saying earlier, the heart and mind coherence is very, very important, okay? It is a remarkable tool, probably the most powerful tool in your little toolbox, okay? And the reason for that is because when we learn how to make these two work together, what do I mean by make these two? Our mind and our heart, okay? They are two of the most important energetic centers that you have in your body, of course, right? And when you manage to direct your thought at a certain thing, maybe something that you want, or whatever the case might be, right? And you push it or you empower it with an emotional state, a positive emotional state, okay? What you're doing is you're having your focus and then you push it with your emotion. And the two combined create miracles in your life. They literally do, okay? This is how powerful you are. This is how you can create a lot quicker. This is how you can manifest things a lot quicker. And by the way, the same rule applies even on the other side. When you can have this brain and heart coherence, you become remarkable. All right. I take middle way always. Awesome. That's good to know. Ali, I keep seeing 1111. Okay, saw it twice in 1 hour. I see it almost every day. That is actually a very common number. Okay. Again, those are numbers indicating to you that you are very, very dead on, I should say, on your spiritual journey. Okay, and you are climbing and you are expanding and you are growing. Okay, those numbers always come from the other side as an indicator to that of your spiritual awakening. So you are on the right track. Okay, that's for sure. I had for everywhere. Yes, so the same thing. Again, okay, the number 4 again, it depends on what it means to you and what kind of a connection you have with that number. Ashley, thank you in your lives. I enjoy being here and I enjoy having you here, Ashley, and everybody else that is here. Of course, I want to thank you for taking your time, and it's always my pleasure to, answer your wonderful questions. And a lot of times you always have wonderful questions. Patricia is in the house. Okay, and she is new. Okay, thank you, Patricia, for being here. Welcome. Like I said, if you don't know me, you can always click on my page here on TikTok, and you can hit a follow if you like, or you can also hit the little bell icon if you like what you see, because I do upload quite a few videos actually, and they are interesting according to all the wonderful folks. This is not my idea, this is what everybody tells me. So Johnny, thank you for being here. Hello, brother. Nice to see you again. Love and light. And love and light to you as well, Johnny. Always a pleasure to see familiar faces around here. Of course, Tucker, or Trucker, I should say, Trucker Queen. What's your background? How do you know this stuff? Sorry, I'm new. So, this information is always available to everybody that is willing to sit there and to actually communicate with who they really are and let this information come through. Some call it the field. That's what scientists call it these days, and I really, really like that. So, yes, you can connect with a so-called field, and all this information can come here. Okay? As far as backgrounds are concerned, backgrounds are always man-made. Okay? Remember that. Who you are is unlimited. So, Rick, what is the best way to teach my kids the gift of faith and love? So, the best way, Rick, is always the way you or the way your kids perceive you, believe it or not. Okay? If you are the same, okay, if you are love, if you exude love yourself, if you exude faith yourself, okay, your kids will feel this and they will want to copy you naturally. You don't have to tell them how to do it. You don't have to teach them how to do it. All you need to do is become it yourself. And I know that you are amazing at this, Rick. Become it yourself, and your kids will pick this up on their own. Okay? So when you are around them, just exude it even more, and they're going to pick up on it. What does spiritual awakening mean? That's a beautiful question, actually. And really what spiritual awakening means is that you, as you, or who you think you are, okay, suddenly has this discovery that you are not what you were conditioned or brought up to be. You have this realization that you are not your thoughts. You have this realization that you are not your emotions. And when you reach this realization, you realize that you are the one that's actually observing them. And sorry for a sec. I've been talking all day. I love it. And once you realize that you are observing them, then you realize that you can't be them. But then here comes the next stage. Then you ask the question, who am I? Or who is it that is observing me? Okay? When you ask that question, who am I? Or who is it that is observing me? And you find this answer, that is what spiritual awakening really is. Okay? Because the world as you know it is going to melt right in front of your eyes. Literally. You are going to connect with who you really are. You're going to understand so many things instantly. And as a result, you might even break down in tears. Not tears of pain, but tears of joy and relief. Because all this time, it was right in front of you, but all this time you thought you were somebody else. This is what spiritual awakening is. Thanks a lot. Thank you, my friend. Finding out for her, left her grow, she cut me out. Focus on the positive, always. What is the lesson there? Love and light to you as well, my friend. Always live your life by example. Yes, the abundant one. Yeah. I think he's referring to you, Rick. Because like we were saying earlier about your kids, right? When you become that, your kids will also follow your footsteps. Right? They're going to automatically do it because they're going to see the blissfulness in you. Oh my God, yes. Yes, Jay. You're right. All right. Any other comments here before I close the shop for tonight? I have been talking all day. I don't want to go too long. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. Okay, Jay, what's your advice for being stuck in an abusive marriage? So again, two things here. Okay, Jay. First, you need to become aware of it, which you have, all right? But what you want to do in this scenario is to raise your frequency, to raise your vibration. Kind of the same thing that I said with Rick, right, earlier. When you become love, when you become what you want to become, meaning you don't want to be that argumental dude, right? You don't want to stay there and argue. You don't want to, you don't want to be bitter. You don't want to be angry. When you raise your vibration, your spouse will also match it. If this is not possible from their part, because sometimes no matter how much you try to bring somebody up with you, it's not their time, right? There are lessons for them to learn where they are. So we kind of leave them where they are, right? If the worst scenario comes that you can't bring them up, or not you, but they have to raise themselves up, then your only other option would be, of course, to find your way in a more vibration that is in match with you, or frequency. But I'll tell you one thing: when you actually raise your own vibration and frequency, okay, and your spouse or partner doesn't match it, somebody else will match that frequency and vibration that you are exuding at that moment, okay, and automatically something else is going to shift in your life, okay. All right, I see Katrina joined too. Okay, Rick, love you so much. Thank you for your guidance and love back at ya. Thank you, Rick. Love you too, my friend. Okay, you're the wife. Okay, Jay, sorry about that. I thought it was the other way around. But that's all good. The reason I'm saying that, I have a friend of mine that also has the same name, Jay, and he spells it the same way too. That's why. So, again, if you are the wife, right, and your husband is abusive, for example, the thing that you can do is raise your vibration. Always. I know it's hard at the beginning, but you need to focus on your emotional state. When you focus on your emotional state, okay, what you are going to attract is also similar vibrations and frequencies. Now, if your husband doesn't match that, okay, obviously you will go apart. But having said this, something else is going to happen, that, or somebody else is going to come into your life that has that frequency and vibration, if that makes sense, okay. We always have something to learn where we are. We always need to be where we are for a reason, because we grow from it, we expand from it. So look at the positive from it. What is this relationship teaching you? All right, and take it from there, because there is a lesson for both of you to learn here, and you both will grow and expand from it, no matter how difficult it might seem. But my suggestion is always to raise your frequency and vibration, to always feel that love connection, and magical things really happen. And always be present in the moment, because I'll tell you what happens when you are totally focused in the present moment. Your true power is there, and all the solutions come to you at that particular moment, okay. When you're fully present, let's say you have an argument, bring your all focus, your whole presence there, but don't engage in that argument. Just observe it, okay. Watch it. Don't get engaged with it, and your relationship will change. I guarantee you this, okay. 100%. Just be fully present in the moment and don't engage, because the minute you engage, you lost it, right? Your mind kicks in, your emotion kicks in, and this is how things escalate. Hope that helps you, Jay. If not, DM me. I know easier said than done. You can do it. Yes, 1000%. Well, I was going to close, and all of a sudden I got 17 new messages here. So I guess I'm not going anywhere. All right, thank you, and Trucker Queen. Okay, Jay. Guess I'm not going anytime soon, because I love you lovely people. It's all good. Jennifer, actually laugh out loud. Okay, bump up life insurance and be happy. There you go. JD, you can't deal with him. Situation if you yourself as an emotion stable. Yes. Okay, that's good. You guys are interacting with one another, and I love it. That's why I love these lives. Never a fail, never a mistake, just a learning experience, one love. Yes, you said it correctly. It's never a fail, it's never a mistake. You are where you need to be at that particular moment, because there is something there for you to learn and grow and expand. Thank you for your teachings. Thank you, my wonderful friend. All right. Tucker Crean, thank you so much, Jay. Not a problem. Like I said, it when we bring awareness, okay, when we just simply, it's such a powerful tool and it's always there, but we just, for whatever reason, we just don't use it, right? When we bring awareness to any scenario, any situation, okay, without engaging, without putting our emotions in there, okay, then the situation resolves itself, okay? It always does. And the reason for this is because your energy at that particular moment is in complete alignment with who you are, okay? And who you are never guides you wrong, ever. All we need to do is just listen, okay? Okay. Thank you, Love and Light. Terry, thank you, my wonderful friend. Thank you for your wisdom. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So, again, like I said, I was going to go earlier, but a lot of you just wanted me to stay here. Again, for those of you that are new here, you can always go check my profile here on this wonderful platform of TikTok. You can hit a follow if you like what you see, and at the same time, you can always tap the screen, keep on all night. Rick, Rick, you want me to stay here all night? I love you. You guys are wonderful. Look at him. He's just tapping the screen more and more and more. I love you guys. Paul, you're amazing. All right, so like as I was saying, you can always hit the little bell icon as well. So every time I upload a video, you will get notified. And I do upload quite a few videos, and they are all unique and juicy in their own way, of course. And again, at the bottom of my page, you're going to find my link tree. You can tap on that and see what else I'm up to these days. All right. And for those of you that want to subscribe to me on this wonderful platform, again, all you need to do is hit the subscribe while I'm live. That's the only opportunity you have, because once the live is over, you can't subscribe, right? Thank you, Sarah. Love and light to you. And again, as I was saying earlier about the heart, Jay, maybe you want to hear this before I go. The heart and mind coherence, okay? Let's say even in this case, you have something that's going on besides awareness. I'm going to give you another tool as well. So you think of what you want, okay? So you're directing that thought, okay, to what it is that you want resolved or what it is that you want to fix. And then you charge it with your heart with a positive emotion. In this case, your positive emotion would be love, because you can't get more positive than that, really, okay? So you charge it with love, you focus on it like a laser beam, okay? And what you do is you're pushing it with your emotion, and you're pushing it with love, okay? In this case, to resolve your scenario, your situation, okay? And just see it resolved, right? It's done. It's finished. This is the most powerful tool in the toolbox when you combine your heart and mind, okay? It's called heart-mind coherence, and it is a very, very powerful tool. And anybody that has used this before will also confirm this, okay? It might take some practice, but keep at it, and you will become, or you are actually, a force to be just out there, all right? So, having said that, thank you all for joining. Sarah, thank you for that. Love and light to you all, okay? Like I said before, keep smiling, keep the energy high, okay? Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure joining with everybody. Jay, love and light to you. And love and light to everybody else here, all right? Good night. Or good morning, wherever you are. Bye for now.